This game debuted at the Game Awards, and a lot of people are calling it AI slop. So this was the post in the debut that kicked all of this conversation off. The Game Awards tweets, "AAA cats are here. Catly unveils the most beautiful cat MMO. Wishlist Catly now on Steam. At Play Catly, hashtag the Game Awards." And they attached a 52-second demo. Honestly, upon watching the demo, I really don't know what the gameplay is gonna be. So it looks like there's a bunch of cats, and then there are avatars as well that could potentially be like the cat owners. And this game is set to debut on Steam and for Apple Watch. Did you guys watch that? It definitely looked very, very sus, very AI, and people in the comments aren't happy. We have Snail Boy writing, "What the hell is even going on with this trailer? Why are they falling and rolling around like that? Why did the cat wake up to a Forever 21 model and a McMashin?" And I have to say, like, I, as a cat owner, they don't just like flop around like jello and roll around. If you're advertising a hyper realistic cat game, could the cats at least behave in a cat like manner? At least, like in Stray, you know, the cat has very cat like characteristics because it's a cat. Leigh Burka says, "Didn't you even research a bit before giving them this ad?" Forgetful Hatter writes, "Not a single drop of actual gameplay to be shown, a lot of to be announced. This reeks of personal data harvesting AI slop flop. TBH reminds me of mobile game adverts. There's no way the graphics will be that good. Oh wait, I'm at a Game Awards page. Yeah, that makes sense." And then the mobile game ad. Here we have a T-Rex, the actual game, when Chrome dies and there's that little pixel T-Rex game. Covered in Gray says, "What exactly is this? It's available for pre-ordering on the App Store, but it's only on Apple Watch." And that is also a point of contradiction that a lot of people online were very confused about, right? This is advertised as a AAA MMO game. How can it be played on your Apple Watch? That is very confusing. Your Apple Watch is not capable of supporting triple MMO games. The only thought I could think of is it's sort of like a dual thing where like the game is played on the PC if this game is legitimate at all, which I don't think so. And you could, I don't know, like carry your cat on your Apple Watch. That would be my guess. But if we just watch back the advert, it is just so suspicious. Like this cat just like slinking down to the floor like this. Come on, cats don't behave in this way. Or here we have this cat. This cat jumps up in the air and then just absolutely eats shit. Like, what in the world? And may I point out again how odd some of these frames kind of look? The in-between frames of this. And again, this game this highly rendered would be rendered in 3D. There would be 3D models. Just look at the jumping animation. And the reason why I'm pointing this out is because there are people in the comments being like, "Oh, it's not AI though. Like AI isn't capable of generating animations of this quality." One, this is not quality. It looks like crap because the animations don't even flow together properly. So that's what I'm pointing this out, okay? One, kind of the fact that the cat looks like an absolute floofball with like little chicken legs. But if we go frame by frame, okay, the cat jumps, just watch the feet. They feet basically completely retract into the body with no knees. Like no leg bending, nothing. It just shoop, sucks up into the body. And then notice the foot here. Look at this foot. That would be the cat's back left foot. But if we're looking at it like, you know, straight on, it would be the right side. This foot, it looks like it just completely detaches from the body. Like it shrinks in. What is this? Why is there this little like nub here? And the foot just like stays there this entire frame, like this entire animation. And then we look, the cat's legs make contact. And then the cat absolutely folds. And then here we have another angle of the cat just absolutely fold. Like, yeah, these frames look really odd because notice the length of the ears and how when the cat is like sliding like that or falling, the ear lengthens and then shrinks back down again. You see that? Look at this. The ear is all pink now. It was pink on the inside, white on the outside. Now in this frame, it is all pink. It becomes very long and pink, and then only half pink and then half white. And then it shrinks again, even less pink, even more white. And then it just like flips forward as the cat continues to just slide. Like that's just so weird. Again, the extremely highly glossy eyes that AI likes to do. Oh my God. So those are just some first red flags that I've personally spotted in the demo video. Again, this is alleged that it's AI, right? We don't know for certain. Another big red flag is this web website, look at the homepage. It is just a massive cat that's blinking, except this is so evidently AI, it's not even funny. Just a couple of things I want to point out to you guys to indicate that it's AI. The amount of changing happening with the eyes as it's blinking. If you notice, the pupil dilates and it gets bigger as the eyes close, and then it shrinks again as the eyes open with that like changing. Maybe it biologically is like that, but the difference in the two eyes is a bit jarring to me. The second one is also eyelashes and fur that appears and then disappears. That's the most notable one in my opinion. Just watch it when the cat blinks. Look at all these like eyelashes that appear, and then oh, when the cat opens its eyes, it disappears again. If this were a 3D model, it would not behave this way. It's present in both eyes, on the right hand side and on the left hand side. Also take a note of this eye, the left one, as it closes. There'll be like particulate matter that crosses through the iris and then disappears again. So watch this cat blink again, look at the particulates, and then it's gone. And then just how the eye shifts. The details in the iris move as the eye is blinking. But again, like all the fur, you see the fur, it pokes around in really, really awkward ways. And also, again, the fur just looks extremely matted. If this is advertised as a alleged AAA MMO, extremely high quality cat game with extremely realistic cats, couldn't you make fur look like fur and not like hay? On the cat. These are just some red flags to point out to you guys. But a bit of a red flag where it says email address or phone number, register now. You know, they have that video from the Game Awards you just saw. What's this? In cat's eyes, worlds unfold. And it's just cats in clothing, like extremely, extremely futuristic AI clothing. Allegedly AI. And then you scroll down, it's more 3D rendered AI clothes, right? Allegedly AI. I thought this was a game for cats. What are these? What do you mean earrings? Earrings with no stud in them, by the way. So how am I supposed to put this on my ear? Necklaces, bags, a canvas of stories painted in fur. A very AI looking cat in what looks to be a coat made of hydrangeas. Style collection. Once again, more clothing. Again, may I point out, what does this have to do with cats whatsoever? The big one that throws me off is the snow shield, right? They're trying to advertise this as like fashion, except here we have a jacket with no armholes, a puffer jacket. And mind you, like, it's just weird because look, there's quilted layers, right? Like 1 row, 2 row, like 3 puffs. And then why is this one just like folded in on itself? And then 5, 6, 7. Here again, we have a jacket absolutely full of holes, which very practical, you know? Born of moonlight, bound by mystery. And again, with the like very, very random messaging. And this cat really looks like AI art to me. The only information you can glean from their website. Now, if we go over to Steam, you can see that Steam lists Super Authenti as their developer. But if we click Super Authenti, they only have one release being this Catly game. So we have this game dev company that is out the gate releasing a AAA MMO title with enough funding to get the Game Awards to promo their game, as well as a bunch of big name influencers, but they have no presence. And regarding the influencers, we have this tweet from Sky2O Vivo writing, how did this AI slot manage to get in the Game Awards and pay Pokemon and Ninja to endorse it, as well as the account has 14 posts and 200 followers and only started tweeting today. So with Sky screenshots, we can see, you know, Pokey made a tweet, just saw Catly on the Game Awards and it looks so beautiful. My favorite ones are the cute ones that look like Mimi and Bew. Added to my Steam wish list. If you love cats like me, you should add it too. Hee hee. And then here we have Ninja. Are you watching the Game Awards? If you're a cat lover, you have to check this game out with, you know, their promo tags. So it is expensive to hire influencers of that size. So where are they getting the money from? That's what I'm wondering. And if you do a Google search of Authenti, literally like nothing comes up. The only kind of lead that you get is this guy by the name of Kevin Young, who is listed as a co-founder. Except when you click on Kevin Young's LinkedIn page, it is literally gone. So that is really suspicious. We have this article that was written by Digital Trends where they wrote an article initially about Catly. They indicate that they're not sure what this like lofty tech in the game is, and noting that they notice commonalities with AI generated art. They followed up with the Catly team to confirm if generative AI is being used in the game, and a PR representative said that the team wouldn't be going into further detail until 2025 and declined to share what game engine Catly is being built on yet. Then Digital Trends continues, also mysterious is its developer. The game's App Store page lists Super Authentico Limited as its creator. The studio has virtually no digital footprint yet, as Catly seems to be its first game. A business listing, as well as a LinkedIn page from co-founder Kevin Young, confirms the studio is based out of Hong Kong. 8 months ago, Young posted a photo of him showing off the game to PlayStation's Suhei Yoshida. PlayStation is not part of Catly's launch platform list as currently. A computer screen shows up what appeared to be actual gameplay as a pink cat wearing a helmet stands in the middle of a sunny street, as you can see here. But I do think it's interesting his LinkedIn is gone. And then the Digital Trends added an update on December 13th. So today, Writing, prior to joining Super Authentic, it appears as though studio co-founder Kevin Young founded another Hong Kong-based gaming studio called 10th Planet. In 2022, the studio revealed that it was working on 2 blockchain games. One of those was set to be Alien Meow, which GamesBeat called a digital cat metaverse. So yeah, that doesn't bode very well for me personally. And Digital Trends writes, that game was explicitly advertised as a Web3 project where players would generate in-game value from cat breeding. It's unclear if the game ever launched. And people aren't happy. We have this a tweet made by Twitter user Zeta_330 that went viral with 86,000 likes, writing, "What the f? A AAA game with seemingly no names behind it, no information, seemingly AI-generated cats, no gameplay or details, but coming to PC, Switch, and Apple Watch? I hope somebody does some more digging into this. I'm dumbfounded how this got into the Game Awards." And Zeta writes, quote, "Because money," end quote. I mean, yeah, but as much as the Game Awards is nothing but a glorified ad space, the reason it hasn't been flooded with crypto games is that they have to have some standards. And even still, what kind of company has money to blow on an ad campaign like this, and why? That's what I'm asking too. Because it's expensive. Icky Ammo tweets, "Did some searching, seems pretty fishy. It is being made by a company called Super Authentic, 100% legitimate name for a company. Kevin Young seems to be the company head with no prior video game experience and a social media person named Wendy Chow. It gives me laundering vibes." Or again, the LinkedIn Kevin Young, co-founder Super Authentic. When I click on this link, it's gone. And then we have Kevin Young, co-owner of Hangar Design Group, and then venture partner at ZWC Ventures, and now co-founder of Super Authentic. So that is definitely really suspicious. And Rotted Porcelain writes, "Yeah, I found this article about other games he tried putting out." So this article is put out by GamesBeat, and it writes, 10th Planet, a game studio started by former TikTok gaming leaders, plans to launch some ambitious blockchain games. So we already have crypto mentioned in literally the first sentence. It lists the 2 games 10th Planet was working on to be Mech Angel and a digital cat metaverse dubbed Alien Meow. The studio was apparently started by William Wei Chen, a former game development leader for TikTok, and his colleague Kevin Young. They made a lot of money selling a company to ByteDance and then used that money to start 10th Planet. It states that 10th Planet has more than 100 game developers working on Unreal Engine and Unity titles with AAA production values. It cites Chen's former team at Mokan Technology, the company they sold, being responsible for creating One Piece, which generated more than 200 million in revenue for TikTok. And they really, really believe in crypto and free trade of virtual assets, as they've stated. So their first game is Mech Angel, a Unity-based MMORPG game, kind of looking like it falls under the waifu gacha game category. And then they have Alien Muse, which is their, digital cat metaverse where you breed cats and make money. And both co-founders have expressed strong interest in crypto, metaverse, blockchain, all of that stuff. So there is no mention of AI here or AI art, but honestly, for people that are very into crypto and things like that, I would not put it past them to be also equally interested in AI art. But I'm curious about your thoughts at the end of the day about all of this. Do you think this is an AI generated game, or do you think it is an authentic game with extremely high level textures and very, very high quality 3D renders, and that everybody is just misunderstanding? I would love to hear your thoughts down below. And again, don't send hate to anybody involved. I am just very curious as to whether this game would actually get released, because so far I have not seen any gameplay about it. And when we have games where they're demoed or there are trailers launched and no gameplay is present, I'm always a little bit concerned about what to expect. Anyways, if you like this video, I appreciate it if you like to subscribe. I also have an Etsy shop in which I sell Twitch emotes, overlay, stuff like that. And I also have some for free on my coffee shop as well. I also stream on Twitch 3 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays at 6 p.m. PST. So I hope to catch you guys there or in another one of my videos. Peace.